Hello, 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 guys. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? What's going on? We are live, we are active. We are going to be obviously making some phone calls today. We're going to be trying to see who else is going to be live and active, who else is going to be picking up the phone, who else who's going to be answering, who's out there trying to scam people, who's trying to take people's money. We're going to be making a bunch of phone calls today, just like we always do, as many as we possibly can. And on top of that, we're going to be at the end of the stream, we'll probably do the same thing as we did yesterday. If you weren't here yesterday, don't worry, I'll explain it. Uh, we'll probably do like a reaction breakdown of some scam videos that I have found on YouTube. Um, I found one in particular from that same site or from the same web page, YouTube page, that we were looking at yesterday. And I noticed they've got a lot of pretty decent, pretty good videos on there. So I think we'll take a look at another one. Um, uh, take a look at another one. Try to see what's going on with them. Try to see what scams they're going to be talking about in that next video. Just breaking them down, explaining them, trying to educate you guys to see, what is the scammer doing, how are they getting through, how are they making themselves sound convincing, as well as different things that you could do to try to protect yourself, which is hugely important with a lot of things. Plus, on top of that, not only just protect yourself, but if you know somebody or you see somebody else who, why is this pen turning? ADHD. Um, if you see somebody else, a family member or anybody who could be for a falling for that same scam, you can be able to step in, you can be able to recognize them, you can be able to show them, hey, are they doing A, B, and C? Yeah? Well, then more likely it's a scam, and this is why, and this is what they're going to be doing, and these are things you need to look out for, and this is resources that you can use to try to be able to stop it dead in its tracks. Let's do some quick shout outs over on Twitch. Hello, Matthew. Over on YouTube. Make Bots. Hello, Solid. Jenny. I knew there were some lurkers. There's always lurkers. Lurkers are completely welcome. Make Bots. Or bots. I am completely fine with lurkers. I love lurkers. Lurkers make the world go round. I said, Jenny, fantastic. Welcome in over on Twitch. Instinct over on Twitch. Hello, Luann. How are you guys doing? I'm hoping y'all are having a great day. I'm having a pretty decent day. Um, my work schedule might change around a little bit. Why? There were some interesting things that happened today at work.
Excuse me, bitch boy, what?
There were some interesting things that changed around. Well, might be changing around with work. So, it's going to be interesting to see what plays out with it. We should be good, but either way, I'm going to keep you guys updated, keep you guys in the loop so you know what to expect, what to look out for, and everything. So yeah, we might. I'll keep you guys in the loop. I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on, what's going to be happening. Jenny, you're talking to a scammer right now on the phone. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Have fun with them. Make them rage. Make them regret picking up that phone because that's the funnest part of our job. That's exactly what you need to be doing. So, like I said, we're going to be making quite a few phone calls today. A lot of phone calls. If you've watched the channel, if you know the channel, we make a lot of phone calls. A lot of phone calls. I try to get in as many as I can. The only downside of this time slot is that a lot of the scammers that we try to feature on this channel, the lottery scammers, are out of Jamaica. And with the time difference and everything, for them right now, it's, what is that, 7:50 at night. So a lot of them who would be picking up the phone are gonna be with family out at a restaurant, um, doing other things. So it kind of lowers the probability of them answering, but at the same time, it makes them for some pretty good videos. So we're gonna be able to get a hold of a lot of them. Let's see. Hey, you're fine, Purple. Don't worry about it. Bank fraud guy I sent second on the list just picked up. I'll look at. I'll check it out. I cannot guarantee that. I cannot guarantee that I'll get to all of the user submissions, fantastic, but I will do my best. If any of you don't know already, I do have a email that you guys can submit scams to. If you've received a scam phone call, text message, email, anything like that, you can send it to me. I'll try to check it out. I cannot guarantee that I will check them all out on stream. I want to make that very clear. I do not guarantee that. But I do my best to check out as many as I possibly can. If you are interested in sending any scams that you have received to me to check out, you can. You can send them to wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. You send it to that email. Just make sure that there's no links, no attachments, nothing I have to click inside of it, because security is a thing. And I will not open them in that case. If you send it there, just send, basics of what I'm walking into. That way I'm not walking in blind, and I'll check it out. I'll see what's going on with it. Again, that's wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. You can send it there. I'll check it out, okay? Let's see. He's wild and in South Florida. Oh, that's interesting. Have I ever gone a Indian lottery scammer? Honestly, no. I don't think I've ever had an Indian lottery scammer. If you're confused about what he's talking about, generally, scams are usually very specific to specific regions. Lottery scammers are 99% of the time. Lottery scammers are only in Jamaica. 99% of the times. I have had one that was in America, or that sounded extremely American, but the majority of them are in Jamaica. There are some in Nigeria as well, yes, but 99% of them are in Jamaica. Just like with Indian scammers are usually refund scams, tech support scams, some federal government scams like SSA style scams, Social Security Administration scams. You've got your Asian countries who usually do pig butcher scams, romance scams, ones like those. You've got your South African ones who do a lot of Nigerian prince style scams, as well as those kinds of scams. Yeah, sextortions as well. So it really, I'm not going to say that it's this region only does these scams, because sometimes they do cross pollinate, but it's usually like 99% of the time they do only these type of scams. That's usually what they end up doing. A $5 super chat donation from Astronomical. You're starting early, Astronomical. $5 super chat. Disappointed to say it, but I can tell the different scammers apart because they sound the same when you call them. Disappointed to say it, but I can tell the different scammers apart because they sound the same when you call them. Sounds like you're calling the same guy. Okay, I think what you meant to say was that you cannot tell the difference between them. Um, a lot of the time, especially with the lottery scammers, there's not a whole lot of them who do it. Yeah, thank you, Astronomical. Um, it's not a whole lot of guys who do it. It's a very small group. Um, I don't know. You can look online and see a thousand different statistics on how many people do these kinds of scams. I'll talk about the lottery scams because those are the ones that I'm most familiar with. With the lottery scams, I say that it's anywhere between 30 to 50 guys who do it. It's the exact same 30 to 50 guys who do it, maybe even less than that. Active in one day, probably a lot less than that. And that's why you end up hearing the same guy over and over again, because it's the same guy who's just constantly go, 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 putting out those scam calls. That's why. Um, it's kind of frustrating because you can usually tell when you're talking to the same guy multiple times. The other night we had a thing where one of the guys he picked up the phone for us. He sounded very familiar. We did our intro. Yeah, I got a phone call saying blah 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 blah, and he recognized us right off the bat and hung up on us. It happens. um Situations like that happen, and it happens a lot. Sometimes you'll get a guy who he hears so many different kinds of voices all day every day, so we basically get lost in the crowd, and we could have the same guy 2-3 weeks in a row. It happens sometimes, but it does happen. You just got to pick up on the different dialects sometimes. They're fun sometimes. Um, exactly, Limp Lizard. It I'll say that there's you can look at 1,000 different statistics, and every single one of them is going to have a different number. That's why I don't usually trust a lot of those. They're going to have so many different numbers, so many different percentages, that there's no idea. You'll never know the real number, because the people who are doing the scams, some of them don't want to publicly known that they do these scams, so they don't admit to it. So some are ashamed. It's not very common, but some are ashamed of it, so they don't admit it. Others, they don't want their family members to know about it, so they don't admit to it. So honestly, you'll probably never know the actual number. Nobody will ever actually know the real number. Um yeah, Limp Lizard, and yeah, you'll get that cross pollination happen sometimes. An Indian scammer who is part of a group of Jamaicans. Yeah, it happens sometimes. Sometimes they'll mix. It's not very common, but it does happen sometimes. So we will go ahead and jump into some calls, try to see who is live, who is active. I'm gonna start with some of the user submissions. Actually, I didn't check on this beforehand, but we did get a call back from a number today, but I don't recognize the number at all. I don't recognize the number at all. It's not one that we've called. It's not one that we've talked to. I don't think. He wasn't important enough to write down the phone number for. Huh? Well, if I wrote down every single number that I called, it would be 50 phone numbers every day. That it won't fit. It won't fit in one block. Ow. So, we'll at least call back that number, see what happens from it. If anything, hey Wayne, how you doing? If anything, we'll also We'll also look through the viewer submissions to try to see what of them will pick up. Try to see what of them will pick up. Again, no guarantee if they will, but it's at least a try. So we'll at least start with the missed call for today. Try to see if they will pick up. Again, we don't have. I don't think we've talked to this guy. I don't have his number written down. I don't have a name or anything written down for him, so I doubt that I've talked to him. And it was probably just one of them that we called that just didn't pick up, which happens. Sometimes they're not in the mood that night to pick up the phone. They'll keep the phone off or, whatever. And then they'll start bright and early, fresh in the morning, and they'll go through and clear out all of them. Yeah, hi, this is Andrew Hill. I got a phone call saying that I won like $3 million and I was supposed to call to try to claim. I called yesterday and nobody picked up. I saw that I had a missed call this morning at 8:20 this morning, and I'm just trying to return the phone call so I can be able to put a claim on this. If you could give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, so that was at least one. Again, no guarantee he'll call back. It does help that they do, when they do call us, it kind of gives a little bit of a help that they might call us back. No guarantee, but let's see. Oh, this is interesting. Oh yeah, they're looking for the numbers for that DEA thing, and what I forget what the numbers are called, but they're like the numbers that are assigned to the doctors for the it's like specific set of numbers that are assigned to doctors. I don't know those numbers, and most of the time they end up looking up the numbers to verify to make sure that it's true and it's real. Yeah, we'll try a credit card one. We haven't done a credit card one in a while, and of course I forgot to add that. There we go. And that actually reminds me of something that I do want to bring up and talk to you guys about, because I see all the time about how, just give them a fake number or a fake card or this, that, or the other. It sometimes, maybe yes, hello. Really? No, you picked up. Come on. Okay, I'm calling right now a credit card relief. It just keeps automatically hanging up on them. They just automatically hang up. I don't get it. That's twice now where they picked up and literally 1 second into it, it hangs up. It's something on their phone line. Oh, are they calling me back? No, they're a different number is calling me? Okay, so. Yes, hello?
Hello.
Can I ask who's
May I
calling?
have who is this? I get a call from this number.
Oh, yeah, hi. Yeah, are you guys with the lottery company? Because I got a phone call from you guys yesterday saying that I had won like $3 million and I had to call to try to claim, and I called you guys yesterday and nobody picked up.
Oh,
And I see that you guys called me back at 8:20 this morning, and I'm just trying to return the call.
I think you have the wrong number, okay?
No, this is the number, and you guys called me back this morning at 8:20 this morning.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about. I think you have the wrong
Then
number.
why would you call me back?
Okay?
Why
I
would
see
you
a
call
missed
me
call.
back
I
twice?
just
Why would you call
listen.
me back
I
at
see a missed.
8:20 this morning And now you're hello. Oh, come on. Okay, so something about more likely he's been baited. He's been baited all over the place. So he. Oh, okay.
Do you want a bite?
Not just yet. I will later. He's been baited all over the place, so he's very suspicious of everyone who calls. But I mean, I called him yesterday. He called me this morning. I call him back, and now he says, "Oh yeah, wrong number. You got the wrong number." Blah, 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 blah. No, go with the scam. You went through all this trouble. Why are you not going through the scam? Come on. It's just right now. I think he basically just isn't in the mood for it. He just isn't in the mood for it, so it's just easier to say wrong number. Which is annoying. It's really annoying. But what I was talking about was so let's say they're asking for a social security number, and you look up a social security number that's not assigned to somebody. Usually if they're asking for a social security number, usually these guys will actually look up the social security number like a um find me a person lookup. I can't think of the kind of sites they are now, but they'll look up that social security number and see who is attached, what names are attached to this social security number. And if your name's not attached to it, they call you out on it, and the scam stops dead in the tracks. And they call you a liar, and no, 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 blah 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 blah. And I've done it before. I know that's what happens because I've done it before, and it gets annoying. It gets annoying because you give them a number and no, that's a wrong number. That's not real. That's not assigned to you. Blah 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 blah. No, it is assigned. No, it's not. Yes, it is. No, it's not. And it becomes back and forth to where nothing happens, and they end up just hanging up. So I don't like doing social securities. I don't like doing credit cards because usually, again, they can look up who's attached to the credit card or what what names attached to it, or if they just accept it, they just tell you, "Oh yeah, so we'll give you a call back later, okay? Bye," and then hang up. And then they try to use that info and nothing happens from it, and then they block your number and the call is dead, and you get no real resolution out of it. It's one of those. I want the resolution. I want the resolution of either them blowing up on me or something. I don't like it's just, oh, they blocked me, now it's just dead in the water. I don't like it. Tormenting telemarketers, welcome in over on Twitch. Fake SSN. And you're right. Tormenting, you're right. Each set of numbers has a specific meaning behind it. The first set is usually like the state, what year bracket you were born in. And the last four is usually like only specific to you. But the thing is that a lot of them, they pay for the people lookup or whatever the site is different sites are, to try to see who's attached to that social security number. And if you're giving one that's not attached to it, then they'll start going through, okay, well, with that name it should be this set of numbers and everything, or that social security number is already assigned to this person. That's not you. Something's not right here. You're a liar. Don't fucking call us again, and hang up. And there's no resolution with it. I don't like that. Jenny, if you want to email it to me, that's fine. How you doing, Mist? Okay, so that was the credit card. We'll do this PCH. Ticket number, receiving. Track number. Wow, you got a lot of information here. Very good. So we'll keep it going. We'll keep it moving. We'll try to see who else is going to be active, because I want to try to see how many we can be. That's usually always my goal, is to be able to try to see who all is live, who all is still answering. Andrew Hill. Plus, I think it's almost time for me to start trying to use a different name, because I think they're finally catching up on the name again. I have been using this name pretty consistent for the last almost year. No, not even a year. Maybe 6 months, 9 months, something like that. So it's almost time to change it up. I've actually been debating going back to Tim Smith, but a lot of the scammers know the name Tim Smith and they automatically hang up over it. Yeah, hi. I got a voicemail saying that I won like $3 million and I'm supposed to call to try to claim. If you could give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Okay.
That is not water.
No, that is not water. You are correct. But it's zero
No,
sugar.
I don't
But it's
know.
zero sugar.
Okay.
It's healthier. It's healthier than regular Mountain Dew. Plus, my water bottle's way over there. It's way over there. Please don't smack me.
I want to so bad.
I know you do. So we'll keep going through the list. Try to see who all else is live. I love these long lists. That's awesome. And I will try that fake bank one. Fake synchrony bank? I don't think I've ever heard of synchrony. Fraud team, South Florida. So with the fake bank one, I know the person who submitted it should still be in chat. Another $2 super chat from Astronomical. Generate 10 names and let us vote it for a week.
I love that.
I'm debating about it. I did that once, actually. I think I did that when I switched out of Tim Smith. I think I did that with Carl. I'm pretty sure I did that with Carl, but I really like that idea. I might actually do that. That's a good idea. I haven't done that in a while. I'll probably do that. Maybe tonight or tomorrow. If you are a member on YouTube, if you are part of my members on YouTube, because I know on YouTube you can do a poll on YouTube and you can do a poll on Twitch, but to keep the two,
Your Discord.
Can you do a poll on
Yes.
Discord? Okay. I'll do a poll and I'll let you guys know where it's at to be able to vote on which name I should use next. Okay. That way we can be able to see where we can be able to go from it. And I think I'll probably actually do that. And Limp Lizard, the best baits in my opinion are when the scammer thinks they're talking to an old lady. I agree. The problem is I'm not really a huge fan of using voice changers. I've got voice changers. They're useful. They help out a lot, but it's one of those. I'll use them every once in a while. I prefer to use my own real voice.
You're old, anyways.
You're older than me. And exactly, fantastic. Everybody has their own style. Let me see real quick. I was on a thought process and then I got thrown off track. So for the bank fraud, I forgot who said that they submitted that one. But for the bank fraud one, I very much do fantastic. So, and it was a very, it's to me, it's a funny story. I joined a couple different groups of scam baiters on Discord, and I remember very specifically, one of them, one of the groups, we were doing a Discord call calling a tech support scammer, call center, and they were asking me, OC, I want you. Can you go ahead and take one? We want to hear you take one. So I was like, yeah, sure, okay, I'll take one. I jumped on the call. I started running through their scam, and at the time, I let my ADHD fly hard on this one, and it was going 1,000 miles an hour, and I was just popping off with questions left and right. The guy was maybe 3 minutes into his script, and I'm just popping with questions and everything, over and over and over again, talking 1,000 miles an hour. And eventually, I see in the chat, somebody had messaged saying, "Hey, you need to slow down. You need to pretend that you just took a handful of Adderall and slow the fuck down. We're going for length, not speed. Slow down." And that just that kind of made me realize, okay, no, he's right. I need to slow down with this. I'm getting too carried away with it, and that's when I started to try to reel it in a little bit. Yeah, fantastic. Mine goes all over the place sometimes. But the one who sent me the bank fraud one that was talking about it, if you could let me know in chat, was it, because I'm not going to call out the email. I'm not going to call out the email. But if you could let me know in chat, was it that you got a message, an email? What did the message or email say? Fantastic if it was you. What did how did they contact you, and what did the thing say? That way I can be able to know what I'm talking about when I call. Okay, that there was bank fraud. A text. Okay. Did it say that that the card was the card used, or was it a account was opened up in the name or in my name, or do you know? Because we ran into that yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was like a week or two ago, where we ran into that issue where I was told the message that I used. Okay, so unauthorized used. Okay, where I called and I said that it was one thing, but really the person who submitted it didn't provide a whole lot of information about it, so it was something completely different, which kind of threw off the whole scam, and they called me out right away and hung up. So okay, I see. Okay, so yeah, we'll try him. We'll try that one right off the rip, actually, because you said that he's answering. And if he's answering already, if he's answering now, we might as well try to hit it. Nope, that was a 6, not a 5. Yes, okay. Oh, that'll be fun then. Hello?
Oh, hi. Thank you for calling Synchrony Bank. This is David.
Yeah, hi, David. I got a message saying that there was some kind of unauthorized purchase with my card, and that I needed to call to try to get it resolved.
And so, yes, who am I speaking to?
My name is Andrew Hill.
Andrew Hill.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Ow. Okay. Yeah, so I think the phone line just dropped. Okay, here he is. Yes, hello? David? 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 Hello? David? Hello? Okay, so his phone line sucks. For some reason, it's not connecting with mine. Okay, so we'll try to call him back real fast. His phone hasn't caught up that... His phone hasn't caught up. Yeah, his phone hasn't caught up that he hung up. So what we'll do is we'll add him to the list. We'll give him just a little bit of time. And we'll add him to a list real fast. Yeah, now he's... Okay, here he is. So we don't got to. Hello? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hello? David?
No, this is Garrett.
Garrett? Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I thought I was talking to David.
No, I'm sorry. He's not here anymore.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Are you able to help me out with this, Garrett?
I don't know. How may I help you today?
Well, I got a message saying that there was some kind of unauthorized purchase with my card, and I needed to call to talk with somebody to try to get it resolved.
Well, you're calling the wrong number.
No, this is the number. I was talking to David about it, and then the phone line dropped.
Yeah, we're calling
And
the
then
wrong number.
you're calling me back from the exact same phone line.
Well, you can definitely see that this is not a bank number, so I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, but this is the phone number that was in the message.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you, sir. This is obviously...
Okay, then can you put me... Okay, look, obviously you're not smart enough to understand this. Can you put me through to David?
Did you get connected? Well, how about you listen, bitch? How about you fucking listen and shut the fuck up?
No, excuse me.
Thank you.
Put me through to David, because David...
Shut the fuck up and listen.
I was talking with David
about
about
you shut
this.
up and listen?
I was talking to
bitch.
David. You're not
Hey,
David.
bitch.
I don't give a shit what you have to
listen.
say.
Hey, bitch, listen, okay? This is what I'm going to have you do. I'm going to have you shut the fuck up, and you're going to let me talk,
you're going to
okay?
put me through to David, because
I'm
I
not
was
gonna
talking
do
with
shit,
David
motherfucker.
about this,
Well, it's
not
been
you.
motherfucking David
I
here,
don't know who
motherfucker.
you are. I don't care who
I don't
you
give a
are.
fuck.
I
don't
want
give a
to...
fuck.
Okay,
Well,
cool. So put me
motherfucker,
through
it's
to
not an
David.
automated system that you're not getting connected to, dumb fucker. How about you call your bank, okay?
Or I call the phone number that was attached to the text message, and especially considering that you called me back. No, do you not understand that you also called me back like 4 times? That you called me back 4 different times, but that doesn't mean anything.
I need you to call it. How about you call the number in your card? You're not fucking stupid.
And then you were
fucking brain, you little white
completely
piece of
okay
shit.
with helping me. You were
Use
completely
your white,
okay with
use your
helping
white
me.
little brain,
Okay.
buddy.
You were
Okay?
completely
Use your white little
fine with
brain,
helping
buddy.
me, but now all of a sudden, now it's a problem.
Hey, buddy.
Put me back through with David.
Listen, motherfuckers.
No, I don't care what you have to say. I don't. Okay? Put me through to David.
Hey,
No, I don't want to hear
Are
any
you
words
fucking
coming out of your
stupid?
mouth. I don't want to hear
Are you
any words
stupid?
coming out of your mouth.
You're a little dumb
Okay?
motherfucker.
No,
okay?
listen. No, put me through to David.
You gotta be, okay? I know your kids are sleeping, okay? I know your kids are sleeping.
Sleeping at
but,
6:24 at night. Yeah, you're a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Okay, learn time zones, you retard.
Right. Look where you call
Yeah.
me.
Oh, and now there's a problem, huh?
You
Now
think you're so
you
slick, buddy,
realize,
huh?
oh crap, I messed up. He's
Oh,
in a
you
different.
think
He's on a
so?
different time zone. That's right.
Right,
Huh.
right,
Put me through to
right,
David.
right, buddy. Hey, man, I got a little trick for you, right? You can call every day, okay? What I'm
Are
gonna
you talking
do...
really quiet because you're ashamed and you don't want your family to know that you're what you're doing?
Oh. Oh, so you want me to talk a little louder for you? Is that better? So everybody can fucking hear me, you little piece of shit. Okay?
Huh?
Let me tell you
Is
what I'm
that
gonna
what you're
do for you
trying to
now.
do? Are you
Hey,
ashamed?
hold
Huh?
on,
Are
hold
you
on.
ashamed? Huh?
Oh.
Aw.
Hey, man, you living with your mom right now, dude,
No, I'm
okay? I'm
not.
not
No,
arguing.
I'm not. Actually,
Show
see,
me
I'm an
something. Send me a
adult.
picture.
I'm an
Hey, man,
adult who pays
you
his own
are? Are you
bills,
sure? You
who has his
obviously
own
not. You're
house,
obviously not.
okay?
Hey, man, show me some
Who has
money.
a
Show me
real
some money right
job,
now.
who actually
Oh,
goes out and
well, you're
does a real
calling my
job,
phone. Hey, man,
okay?
guess what? You're calling my phone talking about I'm the bank. You're fucking
Yes,
retarded.
and
I'm
you're
literally
the one
sleeping.
who's out there trying to scam
Oh.
people.
Oh, says who? Are you fucking slow? This is my
You!
number I just got 2 days ago, stupid.
No, it's
You're slow
not.
as fuck.
This number has been
Oh,
active
well,
for
well,
quite a
well, do
while.
your research, buddy. Well, do your research, buddy. I just got this number 2 days ago.
Okay. So that call wasn't going anywhere. He wasn't going to do anything. He's stupid. Why? Now he's calling me back. What do you want?
Don't try to hang up now, bitch.
Yeah, I'm done with you. I'm not even going to try to keep going. He's pointless. Now I'm going to end up just blocking him. Hello?
What's wrong? You don't
Are
want to
you
talk
obsessed
anymore?
with me or something?
You don't want to talk anymore?
Are you obsessed with me or something?
You don't want to talk anymore?
Okay, because usually
Mm-hmm.
when you know that nothing's gonna happen, and if I remember correctly, you're the one who told me to hang up, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were the one
Mm-hmm.
who told me to hang up and to not
Right.
not call back, right?
Right.
Right? Am I right in that, or do you not remember that?
Oh, do you not remember that?
Okay, so yeah, we're blocking this number. Okay. So he's done. I'm not even gonna just entertain that guy. He's a moron, and I'm not gonna deal with that all night because he knows what we're doing, and he's just trying to basically bait us, even though we're baiting we were trying to bait him. Yeah, solid. He was trying to bait me now. That's ridiculous. Oh, and he left a voicemail. That's funny. Well, I'm kind of curious what the voicemail says. I might have to. Is he calling from a different number? I'm betting he's calling from a different number now. Let's see. Hello? Oh. No answer, no nothing. Why? Hello?
What happened? You don't want to talk anymore?
Why are you still talking to me?
You don't want to talk anymore?
Don't you have a dick to suck somewhere?
You don't want to talk anymore?
And his phone automatically hung up again. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna move on from him because that's completely stupid. Now he's probably he's frustrated and pissed off, so now he's just gonna keep calling us. Yeah, probably. Yeah, solid. I was thinking about that. That's why I was debating, do I want to keep doing it or not? I don't really know. Okay, so what was I doing? I was going to call this other PCH guy. So we're gonna call this other PCH guy, see what's going on with him. Okay. Try to talk to this other guy. Try to see if maybe we can actually get somebody on the line today. We should be able to. We should honestly be able to. Yes, hello?
Hello.
Hello? Can you hear me?
This is the Publishers Clearinghouse. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Hearing that I'm actually able to win like $3 million.
Right. Were you contacted and notified about it?
Yes.
And when did they tell you they would deliver?
It didn't say when it would be delivered. It just said to contact you guys to try to set up for a claim and a delivery.
Okay. We would like to make the delivery out to you tomorrow.
Oh, that'd be perfect. That would be absolutely perfect.
Yes, you only need an Amazon card for $500.
What do I need an Amazon card for?
For $500 to claim the package.
Wait, so I have to put a claim on this, I have to pay $500?
Right.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. What is your name?
Fred Douglas.
Fred Douglas. Well, hello. Do you prefer Mr. Douglas or Fred?
Fred Douglas. Any one of them.
Either one? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Fred, can I ask like some quick questions about the prize?
Yes, ask your questions. I'm here.
Okay, is it really the $3 million, or is it more or less? What are we talking about? How much are we talking about here?
It is $3 million.
Okay, so it is the 3 million. That's awesome. And
Right.
you said it's going to be delivered tomorrow, correct?
Right. Yes, we would like to have it delivered at 2:00 tomorrow.
Okay, 3 o'clock tomorrow. That works perfect for me. And I'm getting this to put. This is the claim that's supposed to go on the prize.
Right.
Okay.
This is going to take care of the claiming.
Okay, and I have to get. It's an Amazon card, right?
Right, for $500.
Okay, just in case, so there's no like random curveball. Is it okay like if they're out of Amazon cards, I can get something else, or is it you guys only accept Amazon cards?
Basically, you could get an Apple card, but the Amazon would be better to do the claiming.
Okay, that's not a problem. And
give me your email address, please.
I'm sorry, my what?
Your email address.
My email is wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. If you'd like, I can spell it out for you.
Could you text it to me?
My phone screen is broken. I'm not actually able to text message, but if you want, I can spell it out for you.
Spell it out for me.
Okay, it's
And hold on, go
yeah.
slow.
Okay. It's W as in whiskey.
Pardon me?
W as in whiskey.
Okay.
E as in echo.
Okay.
H as in Henry.
Okay.
A as in apple.
Okay.
V as in Victor.
Okay.
E as in echo.
Just call it out.
G as in Greg.
Okay.
R as in Romeo. E as in echo. A as in apple. T as in Thomas.
Don't bother to give me. Just fuck off, okay? Fuck off and get off my phone.
What are you talking? What? What? Why out of nowhere? There's no way he recognized that email. There's absolutely no way he recognized that email. There's no way he did.
Why are you fucking around?
I'm not. You wanted me to spell out the email. I was spelling out the email. What is going on?
You tell me.
I don't know. I was in the middle of telling you the email. I'm literally almost directly in the middle of spelling out the email. And then out of nowhere you tell me to fuck off and don't talk to you.
Yes, because you're playing games.
What are you how am I playing games? You wanted me to spell out the email. I'm spelling out the email.
Text the email to me.
I can't text you the email. My screen broke like 3 years ago.
I don't believe you. Why I do not believe you?
I don't know. Do you want me to keep spelling out the email to you?
No, it's okay. Just forget about it.
What are you talking about, forget about it? Wait, forget about the email or just go get the card?
Yes, forget about the email.
Okay. How about this? Actually, I just thought of this. This might make it easier, Fred. What if you gave me your email? And I'll write it down, and that way I can email you from mine, and you can send me whatever you need to send me or do whatever you need to do.
I will text you the email.
Okay, that works for me. Now, what I was asking before was, where can I get these cards at? Is there any specific place I have to go? Or can I just like go to my local Circle K like 2 blocks away? Or where? Is there anywhere specific I need to go?
Okay, you don't have to think about that right now. We're just trying to sort out some stuff.
Okay, but you said that I have to get this Amazon gift card for $500. I'm just asking, where do I need to go anywhere specific to get this card?
Pardon me?
Do I need to go to a specific store, or can I just go anywhere and get an Amazon gift card?
You can get it at the Walgreens, the CVS, or the Dollar General.
Okay. See, there we go. That's progress. Okay, so I do have a Walgreens pretty close, and I got to pick up my medication anyways. So I can go down to the Walgreens, and I can pick it up, and I can call you back, and we can get this moving so I can get my prize tomorrow.
And when would you be able to pick up the card?
I'm sorry, you cut out halfway through saying something. What was that?
When would you be able to pick up the card?
I can go get the card right now.
Okay.
That's why I was asking, do I need to go anywhere specific or anything? I can literally, as soon as we hang up the phone, I can be out the door to go and get this. That's not a problem.
Is this a cell phone you're talking to me on?
Yes, it's a cell phone. It's a cell phone that's almost dead with like 5% battery life left, but yes, it's a cell phone.
Okay, call me back when you're back.
Okay, do I just call this phone number, or do you have a specific line that I need? Do I call you back on this number, or do I need to call you back on a specific phone line?
775-537.
Okay, yeah, not a problem. I can call back, and we can get this taken care of.
Okay. Go ahead and pick up the card and call me back, please.
Okay, not a problem. Give me
Okay.
like 20 minutes, okay? Wow, that guy, Jesus Christ. So he very much I don't know what I don't know what his problem was. But he very quickly went to you're lying, you're lying, you're playing games. We're not trying to play games here. You know, F off. I don't know what his problem was.
I don't think he knew what his problem was.
Yeah, that was so weird. That was very weird for him to go so quick. I think what was pissing him off was he kept saying stop saying the extra stuff for the letters. Just give me the things. Just give me the letters themselves, like WEHAVE, instead of W as in whiskey, E as in echo, H as in Henry. I think that was pissing him off, and that was enough to tell him, no, screw this, I'm not dealing with this, and try to say whatever he needs to say to get me off the line. I think that's what was going on. I'm pretty sure that's what was going on. Yeah, it was too complicated for him. He was it was ridiculous. So Astronomical with the $2 super chat. Give up on that guy. This is going to be a headache. Yeah, he's probably going to be a headache. I'm not sure. Did I I'm not sure, and after he gave me the phone number, were you guys able to hear the rest of the end of that phone call, or was it still muted? I kind of messed up on my settings real fast, so I wasn't sure if it actually kept it muted or not. Were you guys able to actually hear anything? Let me know in chat, because I think I might have messed that up, and we might have to figure it out. It was muted, Astronomical? Okay. Crap, that sucks. But it was basically him saying, call back this phone number as soon as possible. Call back this phone number when you can, and hung up. It wasn't anything eventful. It wasn't anything weird.
Nice screen.
So basically what it was is that I had asked him, hey, do you what number? I asked him, hey, do you want do I just call you back on this phone number? Blah blah blah. And he said yes, and then he repeated back his phone number that I call back. And then he asked, is this a cell phone? Yes, it is, and it's a cell phone with like 2 or 5% battery life or something like that. Okay, cool. Call me back when you get back. And hung up. That's all it was. That was a technical issue on my part. I apologize. No, we're just going to move that over there, so that way I can be able to keep an eye on it without, and actually, I might want to keep that backwards. Or not backwards, but this way. That way I can be able to see everything. Okay. I can be able to see when things are muted and not muted. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to give him some time. He is expecting, he went straight for the scam. He went straight for the scam. No bullshit, no nothing. Just, hey, yeah, you won. Go and get this card. That was it. It was very, very fast. I don't know exactly why, but you could hear kids, you could hear people talking in the background. He probably has family over, and that's why he wanted to give up or not give up, but go through it so fast, was because he had family or something around. and he didn't want to do it with family around. It was very weird, and I hate it when they do that. But it is what it is. Another $2 super chat from Astronomical. How do you find out these guys are ashamed to scam? So sometimes it's kind of obvious, like if you hear, if it's dead quiet in the background and then all of a sudden you hear something and hear somebody talking in the background, and then they very quickly, oh, I gotta go, bye. Or there have been some surveys of some interviews and surveys that people have done with former scammers who those scammers have admitted, before in the past, yeah, I was ashamed of doing this and I didn't want people to know. So that's why that's how I find out about it. So we will, while we wait for him, we'll go ahead and, why did you do that? We'll go ahead and jump onto the next call just to see who it might be. And we'll keep going through the numbers, trying to see who all is going to be live, who all is going to be active. I want to try to get as many of these scumbags on the phone as possible. Okay, so that one wasn't going to go anywhere. That one was a voicemail. Okay, fantastic. More likely, and I wouldn't be surprised then, the man that I heard talking in the background, more likely is probably one of them who works in his call center. And he was returning at the end of the day, kind of thing. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it was. He knew the guy, because usually if he's going to continue with the scam, he'll know the guy. But we'll keep going. Oh, James Solomon, huh? Mailbox is full. That's funny. But yeah, we'll keep going with the phone calls. Try to keep it rolling. I prefer to try to get as many just backed up as possible. So this way, if I have one on the hook and I tell him, yeah, I'll call you back in 15 minutes, that usually gives me enough time to be able to call somebody else and see if maybe they're going to be active. So it helps. And that way maybe I could have 2 or 3 guys, on the hook, on layaway, so that way once I'm done with one, I can jump over to the next one, and then jump over to the next one, and do stuff like that. It really helps. But we'll keep making phone calls, keep trying to see who all is going to be active. I want to try to get as many of these scumbags as we can on the hook or on the line tonight. And then at the end of the stream, then what we'll end up doing is we'll end up looking at another YouTube video and breaking it down, analyzing it, prevention, stuff to look out for, stuff like that. We'll end up doing that again at the end of the stream. So that way, we can keep it moving.
This is Andrew Goldberg from the Mega Millions sweepstakes in the lottery department. Give me a call back at 904.
After you have finished your message.
Oh, that voicemail gave a different phone number, so let's write down that other phone number. So we'll call him back just so we can try to get that voicemail again. I want to get that voicemail and write down the phone number that he puts out. Okay, here it is. Okay, so it's just the same phone number. It is just the same phone number. We'll try that. We've had a lot of weird calls, like calls that we don't normally get out of these guys today. We've had guys who call us back, try to scam bait us back because they just get butthurt that we're constantly calling them. We've had guys tell us F off right off in the bat, or right off the bat. Just no warning or anything. It's been kind of a weird day. I think a lot of these guys are just getting scam baited so much today that they're just frustrated and pissed off, and this is the way they're going to try to get us back. Which is stupid, but it is what it is, kind of thing. It happens. It does happen sometimes where they just get frustrated and tired of it and everything. So their way of fighting back is to just annoy the hell out of us. Come on, I said dial. And you're right, Christian. Those are the ones that have been broken by scam baiters.
Fire.
Voicemail.
At the tone.
Yeah, hi, this is Andrew Hill. I got a voicemail saying that I won like $3 million and I'm supposed to call to try to claim. If you could give me a call back, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. And a lot of them have voicemails, which I really do not like. I don't like them having voicemails because that means that they can store potential victims' phone numbers and just constantly call them back and try to get somebody on the hook. On there and try to get somebody on the hook, which I don't like. We might have somebody. There's a pickup. Hello?
Hi, a pleasant good day. You have reached a publisher's clearinghouse. How may I take your call?
Yeah, hi. I got a voicemail saying that I won like $3 million from you guys, and I'm supposed to call you guys to try to claim.
Okay, and may I ask who I'm speaking with?
Just
for
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Me? I'm asking, could you provide to me with your name where I can drop your files here?
Yeah, my name is Andrew Hill. And I'm sorry, what's your name?
My name is John Malone.
John what?
John Malone.
Oh, hello, John.
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
So, are you able to look and see exactly how much I did win?
No. What was the voice message that you received? You stated your name is what? Andrew Hill?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. And who is the person who called you?
They didn't leave a name. They just said, congratulations. You are I think they said first, but the voicemail was very, like, broken, cracky, staticky. But I think they said a first place winner. And if I am interested in putting in a claim on this prize, call this number and speak with an agent as soon as possible. And that was it.
Okay. Okay, all right, I see. All right, and okay, you stated your name is Andrew Hills. I'm trying to search to see any records here about first place winnings or whatever. All right, I'm just checking to see. All right, could you hold on the line?
Yeah, not a problem. Now, what I think what he's doing is he's more likely going through his call history to see if he did ever call my phone number. And from there, from there, obviously he'll see he never called me. And then it'll be a judgment call on his end if he wants to continue or if he just wants to end it. It's either that or he's trying to find his script so that he can be able to read off his script. I'm not sure. It's usually a gamble on which ones they want to do. What kind of is really weird about him is that he sounds very American. He very much does very little accent. Very little accent. So he either is stateside or he works or he has like a regular job or he's around Americans often enough that he knows how to pick up our accent and speak like us very well. So
Okay, thanks for holding. Are you still there?
yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right. How long did you receive that voice message that you stated?
It was sometime this morning.
It was sometime this morning that you received it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you sure it was from this number?
I don't remember if this is the number that called me, but this is the phone number that was in the voicemail.
Okay, I see. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not able to be finding anything here. I'm not sure if it's because the time is a little bit too late at the moment. All right. Would you try to check back on tomorrow?
I work tomorrow. I work from 4 in the morning until like 5:30 at night. So if I call back, it'll be roundabouts this exact same time. There wouldn't be a difference.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, all right.
Is there a way
what?
you'd be able to look and see? It might not be a first place prize. Is there a way to look and see if maybe it's like a second or third place prize or something like that? Because I know you said that you look to see for first place winners. Is there a
Okay.
way that you can filter it for like second or third place?
Well, sure. No problem. I'll try and check and see what's basically going on here. Okay. And we should be updating you on any information necessary that you wish to inquire. All right. That's what we're here to be doing. All right.
Okay, so that doesn't really tell me much. So like, what's going on? Did I win
Well,
or what?
okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be checking the system here. Could you hold on once more again?
Yeah, not a problem. So yeah, he's very much trying to look around and find out if he actually did call us or not. He's very much questioning if he is. Pineapple, welcome in, first time chatter. You said, are you ready to rock? I think you're also a first time chatter. Welcome in. Your name isn't familiar. You might have been just lurking, which is fine too. But he's very much he doesn't. It's not so much that he doesn't believe us; it's that he doesn't see us. He doesn't see us. He's looking and seeing the call history, and in the call history, he doesn't see our phone number called. So he's probably going to try to ditch us, and he might think we are scam baiters. It's just one of those. I don't know. It could be really anything. He's not giving off really a vibe that
Okay.
says,
I'm seeing
screw you.
something here. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. All right. So, Mr. Hills.
Yes.
All right. I'm seeing a second place prize winnings here assigned under your name.
Oh,
Okay.
awesome.
Could you Could you verify your physical street address? there is indeed second place prize winnings assigned under your name, containing a whopping $2.5 million and a Mercedes-Benz car.
Oh my
Okay,
God,
this is
thank you.
Okay, this is exactly what we're seeing here on file.
Oh,
All
that's
right,
awesome.
and
That's exactly what. Well, they didn't say in the voicemail. They said like $3 million, but I guess I misheard that. But that's awesome. Thank you so much.
oh, so in the voicemail it stated $3 million.
Well, like I said, it was very staticky. Like the connection was really broken, so I couldn't understand all of the message, all of what was said in it. But I mean, I'm okay. Trust me, I am okay with $2.5 million. I am perfectly fine receiving $2.5 million.
Okay. All right. Well, is this the first time you have been winning the sweepstakes and lottery?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Well, in order for you to be receiving the certified winnings, you have to get yourself to be fully registered, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why I called. But yeah.
Okay. Well, to get yourself to be fully registered, you're going to be needing your latest telephone bill receipt, right?
Okay.
To be identifying that you're indeed the rightful part holder of this telephone number. You're also going to be needing a valid identification of yourself. This entails whether a driver's license, state ID, or even a passport.
Okay.
Okay. You're also going to be needing a registration and claimers card as well. Are you familiar with a registration claimers card?
A registration? You said it was a registration card?
A registration and claimers card.
No, I don't know what that is.
You're not familiar then, right?
No.
Okay, now this card here, it's going to be very, very important. This card will be getting you registered and also for you to be claiming your prize. So
Okay.
this means without that card, you're not going to be able to receive this.
Oh,
All right?
okay.
So you must get yourself fully registered as a sweepstake winner from the city and state of Arizona. If not, we can't enter within your state.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Right. So you have to get yourself to be fully registered from your state to show where you have won yourself $2.5 million from the Publishers Clearinghouse. Once you have that done, we're going to be able to get the green light go ahead to be entering within your state, to be having your prize delivered right at your front door. Very simple, very easy.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right. Now you should be having that card in handy, alongside with your valid driver's license and your latest telephone bill receipt.
Okay.
All right? Once we come over at your home and you have all those requirements in handy, you're going to be able to receive your certified winnings.
Okay. Not a
Okay?
problem.
So the card, your valid ID, all right, your latest telephone bill receipt, those are what you're going to be using to be claiming your certified winnings.
Okay.
Now, do you have any of your latest telephone bill receipts at home?
I think I know I got my last bill a couple days ago, like 2-3 days ago, and I know it's floating around my house somewhere. But I do know that I have it somewhere around here.
Okay, and what is your telephone bill receipt? Which carrier, for phone carrier, is it from?
I use what's it called? Like pay per minute. I don't go through a traditional like Verizon, AT&T, anything like that. It's very much I put like $5 worth of minutes on my phone, $10, stuff like that.
Okay, and you got a receipt for that?
Yes, I do.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, I see. All right. Now, are you familiar with this registration and claimers card, which we're talking about?
No, I don't know what that is. I think you were about to
Well-
explain what it is, but I have no idea what that is. Where exactly do I
Okay.
pick one up at?
You can get this card at any one of the nearest stores nearby, the CVS, the Walgreens, the Dollar General, the Family Dollar, the Kroger's, the Rite Aid, any one of those stores nearby.
Oh, okay.
All right?
Okay, yeah, I've got a CVS pretty close to my house, and I got to pick up some medication anyway, so I can go to the CVS. That's not a problem.
Okay. Well, that card, you would have to obtain it, right? So that card, it's not going to be for free. You have to purchase it. So when I say
okay.
obtained, I mean purchase.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you're going to be required to be purchasing your card only for a one-time registration fee of only for a cost of $899.
Okay, $899. Okay, and
Uh-huh.
how exactly do I pay that? Do I need to talk with like a manager, or how exactly do I pay this?
Well, the only thing that you're going to be doing is to be picking up your card from any one of the, card sections, or you can ask the workers or, any one of the persons around the cashier, around the desk.
Okay,
You can ask any one of those persons
you
for
said
the card.
it's picking up a card. Is it like, are you meaning like a gift card? I'm confused.
Uh-huh.
Yes?
Right. Are you familiar with an Amazon gift card?
I've heard of them. I haven't really used them in a very long time, but I am familiar with Amazon cards, yes.
Right. Well, that's the card which you're going to obtain.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Whenever you have your card in handy, you're going to be giving the company a call back, and we should be processing you, getting you registered, all right, getting your delivery date and time set, and then you're going to be good to go.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so just so I know that I have this correct, I go down, I get this Amazon gift card from CVS, I come home, and then I do what again?
You're going to be giving us a call back, and we're going to get you processed, fully registered, where you can get your delivery date and time set, all right, and where your price and could be entered within your city and state. You're going to be holding on to your card until you see us within the whites of your eyes. Very simple, very easy.
Okay. Yeah, not a problem. Okay, do I just call you back at this phone number, or is there like a more direct number, like a personal number I need to call you back on? Or because
Mm-hmm.
I know it's kind of late, so I don't want
You
to.
can give us a call at any given time on this number, and we should be at your service.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Sure. Give me like, I don't know, 15, maybe 20 minutes to go down to the CVS, and I could give you guys a call back, not a problem.
Well, okay, yeah, no problem there, all right? So you do what you have to do. Congratulations to you once more again. Have yourself a blessed night now, and I'll talk to you soon and see you pretty soon, all right?
Yeah, not a problem. Have a great night. Okay, so we have another one on the hook. He the more he talked, the more you could hear his accent starting to come through, which is kind of funny. Because right off the bat, right when he was talking, there was a very, very small accent. Very small one. But the more he talked and the more he was having to improv and explain stuff, the more and more it came out. So that's interesting. But he finally said that we were able to pick up, or that we won something, which is great, and we're able to get everything set up. Oh, I have not updated. Thank you, Astronomical. I have not updated this yet. You know what? Actually, I will wait to update it. I'll wait to update it. I want to wait and see if they'll pick up. If they pick up, then I'll update it. Because I don't want to update it and show how much I've won, and then them not pick up again and they're gone forever. But we will definitely be trying to get back in touch with him. He sounds very, very, very gullible. Very gullible enough to to be able to go through with everything. There was a $5 super chat again from Astronomical. This guy said, John Malone, that is a billionaire. The last guy was Frederick Douglass, is a abolitionist. All these names mean something they pick. Yes, usually they end up doing it that way. They'll end up saying that it's all just names that they try to Google real fast. It's a persona that they do. That's why some of them will actually try to adopt names that are associated with the companies. Like with PCH scammers, they'll try to pick names that are associated with PCH, usually really, really high up people, CFOs, CEOs, really high important people. They'll try to use those people's names and say that and try to claim to be those people because it gives that false sense of authority. We were talking about this yesterday when we were going over one of the YouTube videos that we were watching. They try to give that false sense of authority with it by, picking an important sounding name. It's the same thing. So, we are going to try and call back, what was his name? Fred? Yeah, we'll try to call back Fred, see if he is active, or if he'll pick up the phone again for us. He should honestly pick up the line. He should honestly pick up the line. He's an idiot enough.
Hello?
Yes, hello?
Yes, it's Fred.
Hey, Fred. Hey, it's Andrew.
Pardon me?
It's Andrew.
Yes.
Hey, so I wanted to let you know I'm back home. I got that Amazon gift card that you wanted for $500. I'm back home. You wanted me to give you a call back as soon as I got back home. So, yeah, here we are.
Okay.
So there was a service fee tax thing that was associated with it. It was
okay.
It was like $2.50. So it was a little bit more than $500. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so did you take it out of the package already?
No, I haven't. I'm literally
Okay,
just
go-
standing here holding the card.
Okay, take it out of the package.
Okay, give me 1 second to do that, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I don't know if he's high or drunk or both or what his deal is, but he sounds very what's almost melancholy about it. Okay, I got it out of the package.
Okay, look on the back. You see a peel off or a scratch off.
I see an area where you scratch off. It's like a silver thing. It says scratch here for some kind of numbers.
Claim code.
Yeah.
Right. Do you see peel off or scratch off? Scratch off is the one you see?
Yes.
Okay, use a coin to scratch it off and provide me the code, because remember, this is what is going to be used to be delivered in the package tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, not a problem. Give me 1 more second then, okay?
Okay, take your time.
Okay, he's explained almost nothing about the scam. Almost nothing about the prize. Not hardly anything. He's the one that went straight for the gift cards. So because of that, I'm very much going to be digging into him about details about it. Hello, Michael. Welcome in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for saying hi. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe, okay? I try to do a lot of these kinds of calls. I've got a bunch of videos about them. I hope you enjoy your time, man. Okay, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, so yeah, I've got the area scratched off.
Okay, what do you see there? Provide it to me.
I see a bunch of letters and numbers.
Okay, provide it to me in the sequence you see there.
I'm sorry. I hear a bunch of noise behind you. Are there people behind you?
So what's the difference that makes?
Well, I was just wondering, are you in the office? Are you at home? Like,
No, I'm not in the office right now.
oh, so this is like I'm calling you at home.
I'm not at home neither.
So are you at a restaurant?
Yes, provide me the number so we can have everything confirmed.
Okay, then how are you confirming this?
On my computer, my laptop here.
Okay, so you're confirming it on you carry around your laptop with you?
Okay, are you playing games, sir?
No.
So why don't you provide it to me?
I'm wondering how you're going to be confirming these numbers. I mean, if you're
On the
carrying around your
computer.
laptop with you, okay, yes, on your computer. That I get it. That's completely fine, but if you're doing it on your computer, that means you're carrying your computer around with you everywhere you go. And on top of that,
Yes.
like how are you connecting to the internet?
Okay, it seems like you like to play games. It's best if you have a wonderful night.
What are you talking about? Play games? I have this gift card here.
So why don't you provide it to us so we can have this sorted out?
Because I want to make sure that this gets done properly and correctly, and I'm just asking some questions.
Don't worry, it will be done properly and correctly, okay?
Okay, and this is to be able to do what? Make it so that my prize can be delivered?
Okay, I can't talk right now. I have to go.
Wait, what do you mean you can't talk right now?
Bye-bye.
We're
Bye-bye.
trying to register this prize.
Bye-bye. I can't talk right now. I have to go.
Why? Wait, no. Why would you even answer the phone? Why would we be going through all this if you can't talk right now?
Okay, let me call you back when I'm finished. I'll call you back. Bye-bye.
I can't guarantee that I'll be able to pick up the phone.
Okay, have a wonderful night then. Bye-bye.
What are you talking? He very much he realized what was going on, and he wanted just to get off the phone as fast as possible. Yeah, Jenny, he's busy eating. He doesn't want to be bothered. He's probably at a restaurant, or probably he's somewhere with company. That's why you can hear people talking in the background. That's why you can hear all of that. And because of that, he doesn't want to be bothered. He doesn't want to be bothered with whatever he's doing. And I'm giving just
Scammer! What?
okay. He doesn't want to be bothered with it, and I'm giving too much pushback for him. So he very much because I'm giving too much pushback, he's just, you know what, not even worth it. I'll just talk to you later. We're trying to call him back to see if he'll pick up. I don't think he will. I think he very much... Yeah, he didn't block us. He basically is just letting us ring out and go to voicemail. And then on top of that, the voicemail is putting through a somebody basically hijacked his voicemail and is warning people, hey, this is a scammer. $2 super chat from Astronomical. Shame on you for interrupting his meal at B-dubs. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for all of the super chats today. I really do appreciate it. And I know, right? Shame on me for interrupting him while he's trying to scam people. You know, oh God. So, we still got, I believe we got off the phone with the first guy about 7:10-ish. I'm going to say we got off the phone with him. So, it's only been about 10 minutes, so we still got a little bit more time before we have to call the first guy back. So, what we'll do is... Oh, and Chrissy, thank you for the 2 jewels. I appreciate it. So what we'll do is we'll go back down the list and try to see who all else is going to be live. Now, again, like I have said, a lot of these guys, because of the time zone differences... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Go away. Because of the time zone differences, for them right now, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. So for them to answer the phone is kind of rare. It's kind of rare for them to answer the phone this late at night because of that. But the ones who do answer the phone are the ones that I very, very, very much want to call and talk to and annoy, because they're the ones who are going to be talking with people who, just got off work, just listened to the voicemail, and are going to be extremely excited that they won. This would be a prime time to be able to try to create a victim. When did I talk to you last? A year ago, almost. That's funny. Okay, so his number is still active. It's just, I think he blocked me. Or he's turned off the number. That's fine. But yeah, with the time zone difference and everything, it makes it very difficult and very unlikely that a lot of them will answer. Because 9 o'clock at night, 9:22 at night, a lot of these guys are wanting to be home, have a couple drinks, smoke a little bit, hang out with family, go out to eat, do stuff like that. So not a lot of them will pick up, but it's the ones that call this late at night that can still be extremely dangerous, because they're the ones that are going to be talking with people who just got home. So we'll go through, like I said, a couple more of these, and then we'll talk to that last guy. Who is that last guy again, by the way? Hello?
At the tone, please record your message.
Voicemail. That was a very convincing voicemail, almost. Almost sounded like he did pick up, but it was just him answering the phone. Oh, I didn't update something, though. We did win something. So, how much did that last guy say we won? 3 million? There we go. So we'll update that. So we have won a total of 3 million so far, and depends on if the next guy, if he actually picks up, will depend on if we update that again, because I don't want to update it unless we know for a fact he's going to pick up. Ooh.
Call rejected.
Sorry, give me 1 second.
Get out.
Okay. You know what? We will go ahead. And then once we get... Right, fantastic. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you got to be kind of careful with it. Otherwise, it starts rejecting every phone call. And you got to wait. I'd have to wait 24 hours for it to let me go through. I've got the number to a lady who works for the company who can whitelist my phone numbers and everything so that it won't happen. It's just I've tried getting a hold of her, but I haven't heard anything back yet. And Google Voice, I could use Google Voice, but at the same time, it's sometimes frustrating here and there with my internet, so I don't usually use it. Okay, so now we will call back. What is his name again? John. We'll call back John. See if John will answer. Honestly, John should answer. There shouldn't be a reason why he doesn't, because he very much is on board with all this. Oh, can't take my call now. Yeah, see, this is why I wait. This is why I wait before updating. So this is why I wait before updating stuff like this, because now it's saying the person that I've dialed can't take my call right now. So, because of how late it is, he's not answering the call, which happens. Yeah. So, he's not answering the call, which is well, not normal. It's kind of par for the course. It's basically because of how late it is. Sometimes they just straight up won't answer. It happens. So, those will be the phone calls for today. We are going to go ahead now, and what we'll do now is go ahead and jump to some videos, some scam videos, some report of scam videos. Thank you very much, Nope, over on Twitch, I believe that is. Let me verify 100%. I believe that's on YouTube then. Yeah, thank you very much for thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. So, and the Cbot for subscribing. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Again, thank you. That one I believe is on Twitch. Yes. Over on Twitch for the 2-month subscribe. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. 2 months now you've been with us. Thank you very much. That's awesome. I can't believe it's been 2 months now. Okay, Solid. Have a great night. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we're going to be going over now some videos. We're going to be watching some YouTube videos about scams. And this is a relatively new kind of segment that I've been doing. We started it yesterday. We're basically going to be watching some videos about them, some investigative journalism, basically, on some scams. And we're going to be breaking down the scams, some things to watch out for, what the scam is, how they sound, why those scammers are doing things like this, how to prevent it, what you should do if you do end up falling for one of these scams. Because I've said it before, I'll say it again, it doesn't matter how confident you are that you wouldn't fall for these scams. It can happen to anybody. It can happen to literally anybody. It's happened to just about every major scam baiter you could think of. It's happened to. It's happened to me. It's happened to a bunch of, I'm not even going to go through the whole list, but yeah. So we'll go ahead and jump over to that. Let me do that. Okay, cool. Okay, so this video is called Scam Alert. Your bank account could be next. It is from the team over at Scams and Frauds. Scams and Frauds, they're a really good YouTube channel. They deal pretty much just straight with scams, and it's kind of like a mishmash of different investigative journalism from news stations in the areas where it's affecting. But it's very, very informative. If you want to check out their page, go check them out. They've got a lot of videos on there. All of them dealing with stuff like this. Okay, let's do sound. Okay, so this one, like I said, Yeah, and Cbot, for me, when we ended up getting scammed, it took probably 2 years before I found out about scam baiting, and it just so happened to come. I actually found out about it over on Facebook, because the scammers over on Facebook, and that led me to Twitch scam baiters, and that led me down a huge rabbit hole for it. So, we are going to go ahead and watch this. Let's go ahead and start from the beginning. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch this. And like I said, we will be pausing the video, going over, talking about what they're talking about, going over different prevention things that you can do to try to keep yourself safe, try to keep people in your life safe, things like that, okay? So we'll be doing all of that.
$1,000 or more, I was to be notified.
Someone withdrew $17,000.
I wanted to buy a house,
What's up?
you know, start making my own family. That was the plan.
$45,803. And he took off immediately while I was still waiting for a transaction to show up.
Only 1 cent was deposited.
They had changed a lot.
She paid anyway, eventually more than $2,000 for rent and deposit.
Brenda Lacey helps run this engine repair.
These are honestly, when it comes to scam baiting, these guys, these are some of my favorite ones. I love messing with the bank impersonation scammers because sometimes they can be a pain in the ass, because if you don't give them the information that they want right away, they want to stop the scam dead in its tracks. But when you're able to get one on the phone, they're so much fun to screw with. But they can be some of the most dangerous because they don't go after, like with the lottery scams. With lottery scams, they'll initially want to take out, small amounts. We heard a bunch of $500 ones today. Ones like that. With Oops. Okay, so yeah, we gotta redo some of that. Oops. That was a mistake. Anyways, with the lottery scammers, they'll usually want to do like the $300 ones, the $300 ones, $500 ones, sometimes, $1,000, $1,500 ones, but usually they keep it, relatively small. With these ones, they'll take thousands of dollars and not care. So it's really important to try to get these guys to, get shut down as fast as humanly possible with them.
Business. So she's no stranger to finances. So when she pulled up her bank account,
and I'm like, something's not right. That balance is not correct.
She says someone withdrew $17,000 from this Truist branch in Huntersville. Odd, since she lives in Georgia.
And that happens all the time. And one thing that is wonderful that she did, she watches her bank accounts. She watches her bank account. She keeps an eye on the money that's in her bank. I'm not saying to be obsessive about it. Not every 10 minutes check it, but keep an eye on it. Every couple days, check your balance. See what's going on with it. Make sure that it's all still there. Make sure it's all accounted for and everything. She was able to catch it before it went days, weeks, months later. And that can really help snip it in the bud as fast as humanly possible, which is great.
No way of knowing how they got my information.
And another thing too is that they'll do that. It's really good to check your bank statements, because you'll see, hey, there's a withdrawal to a bank account in a completely different state. That kind of does throw up a red flag.
This is the withdrawal slip, but she says that's nothing like the signature Truist has on file for her.
Lacey says Truist reimbursed the money. She asked the bank to add fraud protections, alerts to prevent a repeat.
Anything.
And that's exactly what you need to do. That's whenever you open up a bank account, try to figure out, can I get fraud protection? Can I get some kind of protection on it? Because the one time you don't get it is the one time you get scammed. With mine. For those of you who don't know, a couple years back, it's been probably 6-8 years ago now, about 8 years ago, I fell for a scam. And they took thousands of dollars out of our account. And luckily, thank God, we had some kind of fraud protection on our bank account. And because of that, we weren't able to get the entire amount back, but we were able to get a small amount back, about $500-600 back. Which, yeah, that's not, $500 back compared to the $4,000 that they drained our bank account for. But that $500 was able to pay a couple bills, get a couple groceries to be able to get us by. That still helps, and it's still useful.
$1,000 or more, I was to be notified.
But she says that didn't happen. She says 2 more cash withdrawals, this time in Myrtle Beach. $19,000 and $8,000. She says no one alerted her.
When you walk out with that amount of cash money, it blows my mind.
And that's on the bank. That's straight up on the bank. That's their fault. You have those protections on your account for a reason. Yes, sometimes it can slip through and sometimes this can happen, but generally they'll catch it, they'll stop it. I think it's because they, from the way she was describing it, one of the scammers actually walked in person into the bank. And that's why they were able to get away with it. But that's on the bank, and if something like that happens, you need to go and I would be at the bank. I would be cussing people out. I would be at the bank cussing people out, cussing out branch managers, cashiers, everybody.
This time, no refund. Truist denied Lacey's fraud claims twice and blamed her instead, writing, Truist denies your claim for reimbursement because of negligence in safeguarding access to account information and/or financial documents.
I'm not a rich person by any means, and, this hurts.
So for something like that, I don't know if a lawyer would be the right route, but I'd be talking with somebody about something with this, because if you've already got the stuff on your account, if you've already got the protections on your account, and this kind of shit is still happening, you need to contact somebody. You need to take some kind of legal action against that, because that's BS. That is complete BS. Okay, fake bank representative scam. These are ones that we usually we sometimes deal with on this channel.
I wanted to buy a house, start making my own family. Yeah, that was the plan.
32-year-old Diana Ponce says those plans are now on hold. She thought she was speaking to her bank, Chase Bank, the morning of July 9th.
Around 9:19, I received a phone call stating that some fraudulent account transaction had been going through my account. So I guess they gave me the bank and routing information there just to link their account to mine.
Yeah, and that happens a lot. They'll spoof their number so that it looks like it's a bank phone number calling you, or they'll just straight off say call you up and say that there's been some kind of fraudulent activities and link bank accounts somewhere and say, okay, this is what we're going to do to safeguard the rest of your money that's in your account. You need to transfer all your money to this bank account, because this bank account is with us and it's trusted and it's secured. And if you 100% believe them, you'll transfer all your money over to that bank account thinking that it's going to be secure. And they'll say that, you transfer everything over while we investigate this. And you're thinking it's all going to be there while they investigate it, while really it's one of their money laundering accounts where it's basically gone. I said it yesterday, I've said it before. Honestly, once the money leaves your account, it's basically gone. You're never going to get it back. It's extremely, extremely rare, like the rarest. I've only heard of like 1 or 2 times where somebody has been able to get the money back. But for the most part, it's gone. Once it's out of your bank account, it's gone forever, and you're not going to get it back. Unfortunately, that's why it's so important to try to be as vigilant as possible with stuff like this.
To my phone.
Ponce says the impersonators told her to send all the money from her personal account through Cash App. So she did. $4,524.13. Then
they told me I had to take out all the amount of money that I had in my business account. And
they got a business
that's
account.
Around $45,000.
Oh no.
So I did
$45,803.
Oh darn.
Ponce reported the matter to law enforcement. Authorities told her to ask the bank to put a hold on the account, but bank representatives said they could not do that.
Yeah,
because it wasn't my account.
Chase Bank told us this in a statement. We confirmed that our branch employees asked this customer multiple questions before the transaction, including the purpose of the transaction, and attempted to educate her about potential scams. Our bankers are trained to spot scams, and we urge customers to be truthful so they can protect them.
They did not tell.
Okay, so they went after every last penny from her, and they took everything they possibly could. They probably found out. They probably told her, all of this, like I was saying, move all your money to here, whether it's personal, bank account, any kind of savings, anything, move it all over while we investigate this. And they found out that she's got money for her business, and she needs to move that over too, because it could be compromised. And her doing that completely lost everything. And she did the right thing. She went to the bank and notified the bank to try to put a hold on it. But a lot of the time, once you click confirm and that money gets transferred, it's gone. Sometimes there's some situations where it's like, it's on hold for 24 to 48 hours, stuff like that. But for the most part, once you transfer it over, it's gone. And there's really nothing much that they can do. It's BS that the bank was telling her that. And I know the cashiers are trained, but you can only do so much when the customer, as a teller, if the customer is lying to you, you can't just sit there and interrogate every single customer that comes up. You can't interrogate everybody about what's going on. You can't, put a spotlight on them. Is this what you're doing? Is this why? Huh? Why? You can't do that. So it's really, you got to go off what the customer says. And if the customer says, yes, this is why it's happening, sometimes you got to take it at face value. And it sucks. Asking her questions. They probably did ask some questions. I don't know the situation. I wasn't there. I don't know what questions they asked her, if any. But from what she's probably going to say is that no, the bank teller never asked me questions.
I mean, anything. They just let me withdraw the money.
Yeah, and a lot of that again comes down to the tellers. They can't interrogate everyone. They can't interrogate every single person who comes into the bank to make a withdrawal. You can't do that. A lot of them are trained, go fast, speed. Listen to what the customer is saying and try to pick up on stuff, but, get them in and out as fast as possible so you can help the next customer. And you got to kind of take a lot of their answers at face value. It's a lot like with Itchy. Itchy is saying, I work retail and we try to educate people, but a lot don't want to hear it. Exactly. A lot of people, they don't want to hear it. They just want to make their purchase and get the hell out, which I understand. If I go to CVS and I'm getting a gift card and it's legitimately a gift card for my niece, my nephew, whatever it is, and I'm buying something like that, I don't want to hear a 10-minute speech from a cashier about how, keep it safe, don't do this, da-da-da. I just want to buy the card and get out. But, it's so difficult. Yeah. Online marketplace
In the
scams.
world of online...
These, somebody was saying earlier that they had somebody was saying earlier in the chats that they a couple minutes ago that they had a straight up Craigslist scam, CBot. I think I was lucky that mine was a straight up Craigslist scam that didn't involve phones or computers. So this one relates back to what you're saying.
Business, you can find anything and anyone. Buy, sell, you name it.
Yeah.
Fritz Potato One considers himself pretty savvy, but says he is now the victim of being ripped off and scammed by a con man he engaged on the popular Facebook Marketplace.
And this is the first time that I've...
Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace can be a great place. I've sold stuff on Facebook Marketplace. I've bought a lot of stuff off Facebook Marketplace. It can be a great place, but you gotta still be careful. You gotta be careful of people who will try to just straight up rob you. You gotta be careful of scammers. You gotta be careful, and you gotta take precautions. There's so many different precautions. Take a friend with you. If you're going to pick something up from selling an item, or if you're buying something off somebody off of Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or whatever it is, take a friend with you. Take somebody with you. If you're selling something, take something with you. Do a no contact sell. What's it called? Porch pickup. Do something like that. That kind of stuff helps. Purple with the $5 super chat. I got effed at grocery store a week ago by cashier because I have gray hair, yet I'm 53. Oh, you got questioned at a grocery store a week ago by a cashier. Sorry. You got questioned by a cashier a week ago by because you have great hair, yet you're 53. I mean, yeah, that kind of sucks. Yeah, that sucks. But at the same time, think about the ones that they don't question and they let slip by. That's one of those. Yeah, it kind of sucks, but I understand why. Buying a gift card, yeah, buying a gift card. That's one of those. It sucks and it's stupid, but at the same time, it's understandable. I don't mean that insulting. I mean that it's understandable, as in, they've probably gone through the training and they probably want to make sure, which it's like when you get ID'd for buying alcohol, kind of thing. I understand. I know that why you're asking for my ID. It's annoying, but I understand why. You're doing it to save your job and to make sure that, you're not selling to a minor. I get it, but,
dealt something not very pleasant.
Fritz used Facebook Marketplace to sell an LED light. After numerous conversations with a buyer and an agreed amount of $45, the two decided to meet in a public parking lot. Fritz's car even captured video, which we've blurred for now, of the two meeting.
Yeah. That's a great idea. Go somewhere in a public place, a parking lot, a mall, if there are any malls left in your area. A shopping center, somewhere, a freaking grocery store. There's people all the time in grocery store parking lots coming to and from. Something like that. Gas pump. Or a gas station. Something like that. And he was even smart enough to have it being recording. So that way, you can see the transaction taking place. He got video of the guy's face too, which is great. They have to blur it for privacy and this and that because it's a investigation and there's nothing conclusive. But I mean, that's something that can still help.
Asked me if it could take Zelle, which, my gut feeling was saying, I should just said cash because it wasn't that much.
Going against his intuition, Fritz agreed to receiving a Zelle payment. A few seconds later, he got this text message that confirmed a $45 payment was sent to him.
And I said, okay, legitimate. I walked into my car, grabbed the item, and then handed it to the gentleman. And he said, thank you. And he took off immediately while I was still waiting for a transaction to show up on my account.
A couple minutes later, though, he still didn't see a deposit into his bank account and instead got a new notification from Zelle showing a new amount of only 1 cent was deposited. Fritz knew he'd been duped, especially when attempts to reach the guy failed.
He immediately blocked me or got rid of his account.
Corey Snyder with the Better Business Bureau says it's unclear how the scammer pulled this off, but says he's not surprised because creative con artists tend to find a way.
There's always loopholes that people...
If there's a will, there's a way, unfortunately. I don't know how he probably did that. If he got a text message, let's see. A text message that said the $45 deposited, or $45 was deposited. So he might have been able to figure out a way to spoof a phone number and send the text message to him and fake the text message, maybe, and then the 1 cent to go through, so that way there was still a purchase. It wasn't the agreed on, but it was still a purchase. And I'm not exactly sure. I'd have to really investigate how that was done. But yeah, if there's a will, there's a way. And this guy is very much correct on that. If these scammers want to try to scam you out of it, they're going to figure out a way to do it. And this probably isn't the first time he's done this. He's probably done this to multiple people. It's just, this is probably the first one that's made, a big fuss about it. Other people have probably either been just so pissed off or embarrassed or, whatever, that they didn't want to report it and they just chalk it up to a loss. But this is probably the first guy who's reported it, and that's why it's making big news.
People find or workarounds. If you're not on top of it all the time, you don't know about it. And most legitimate people who are doing, just using the platform as intended don't know about these workarounds.
Yeah. Fake rental scams. So this is
that's still a big thing.
The fake rental scams, they'll more likely this is about a house rental, more likely. And it'll say that, a room for rent for this much, or a house for rent, and you'll go through the paperwork and everything, and then turns out that it was never a real room, or the house isn't real, or something like that.
According to the Federal Trade Commission, American consumers have lost more than $65 million since 2020 on fake listings. But this one was especially convincing because the woman who made the post didn't just have pictures of the house. She had the key.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Brian Polsma with Fox 6 News.
Victims tell police this woman.
Don't do it as well, my key,
they tracked her down. That's awesome. Good. I mean, that's still now. And I say that's awesome, but at the same time, I don't agree with face-to-face confrontation with people who do stuff like this, because it can be very, very dangerous. I'm not going to call out names. I'm not going to say names, but there are some scam baiters out there who do face-to-face confrontations with these guys, with money mules, stuff like that. I don't agree with it because it can be extremely dangerous because you don't know if that person has a gun on them. You don't know if that person has people waiting in the background who are protectors, who if stuff like this happens, they will jump in and they'll beat the living crap out of you. You don't know. So it can be extremely dangerous. And I do not agree with it. I do not condone it. If you do it at your own risk. It's so dangerous.
Posed as a Milwaukee landlord named Tasha Jones.
I'd just like to know who Tasha Jones is. Could you tell me?
And she ran
Only
away.
That's not her real name. And she does not own this house. But Sierra Winters believed she did.
You think I'm talking to the landlord?
Yes. In March, Winters was looking for a 3-bedroom home for her family. Then came the message.
Saying, hooray, you have been chosen.
A house near 69th and Capitol with more space, a yard, and a garage.
I really thought that it was
got
like
her hopes up.
A prayer being answered.
The man on the listing called himself Quincy Jones. He sent his wife, Tasha, to show her the house.
It was nice. It was everything that we was looking for compared to what we were moving.
It was all through from what they're portraying. It all looks like it was through text message too. If you're going to rent a house or rent a room or something like that, don't do it through text message. That just, to me, that just seems a little bit shady, because there should be paperwork. You should meet the person face to face and talk with them. Do a walkthrough. Now, this person did have keys to the house, so it makes it even more convincing. But even as simple as, I want to do a walkthrough of the house before I sign anything. Even sign stuff, you know?
But when Winters brought a money order, Tasha balked.
I should have knew right then and there it was probably something a little bit off, because she didn't want the money order. She was like, I said cash.
She paid anyway, eventually more than $2,000 for rent and deposit.
No.
And on move-in day, a woman named Monica, whom Tasha called her.
So she wanted the cash because, you know, cash is, you can't trace cash too much, and she didn't want Zoom because it could be traced back to her and linking that she owns the bank account. And from the sounds of it, there was no paperwork signing. If it's a legitimate company that you're renting a house through, renting a room through, even, you know, renting a room, get something in paper. Get something written down. It's CYA. Cover your ass. Okay? That's why it's so important to get some kind of paperwork. Something in writing. Something that was very much ground into my head. If you guys don't know already, I work in corrections. And I've been working in corrections for 13 years now. And something that was ground into my head from day one is that if it's not on paper, it never happened. Okay? So if it's not on paper, it never happened. This lady has no paper trail for it. So all she has is text messages, and usually some judges will not take text messages as evidence. So it's so important to get paperwork, and even get paperwork and get it notarized, which is really good too.
Assistant dropped off a key without any grooves in it.
We stuck the key in. The key did not work.
They eventually found a side door unlocked and discovered a working key inside. For a few hours, they believed the house was theirs.
Yeah.
I didn't FaceTime my sisters, my mom.
I'm sorry, but that probably should have been your first clue that the key that was given to you was one of those like blank keys, that there's no grooves or anything in it. That kind of should have been a first clue that, you know, hey, something's not right here. Maybe I need to, you know, get a hold of the people and not do anything until I get a hold of them. That probably should have been your first clue about, you know, something's not right here.
My son and stuff, like, you know, showing off the house and stuff.
Yeah.
Winters left to work a 12-hour shift, but when she came back,
they had changed the locks.
Yeah.
She found her dream home was really a house of lies, and she was not alone.
and then I had got a ding for this home here.
Another mother got the same message from the same man about the same house who sent the same woman.
She stated that it was a couple already inside viewing the home, just give them a few minutes.
Jatan Morgan knew she had competition, so she came armed with $2,800 in money orders, enough for first.
Oh, see, the scammer created the sense of urgency. And that's the same thing that, like, what we hear with the lottery scammers. Oh, you need to hurry. If you want to get this prize as soon as possible, we need to have this done tonight. So that way you can be able to get your prize tomorrow. Okay? As soon as possible. Sense of urgency. That's exactly what this scammer was doing. Creating that sense of urgency. Was, hey, other people are looking at this house too, just letting you know. And that's what reeled him in.
And last month's rent. The next day, Quincy Jones texted, they don't accept money orders.
That put my attendance up.
A man named Jeffrey Ford eventually cashed those money orders anyway. And when Morgan came to get her money back, she says a man in Tasha's car pulled out a gun.
Yeah.
What is going on?
And that's why I say what I say. It is dangerous confronting these people because you don't know if they have a gun. You don't know if somebody with them has a gun. This is exactly what I was just saying. She went to go confront the scammer, and the scammer had somebody with them who had a gun and pulled the gun on her. That's why it's so dangerous. That's why I don't agree with it. And the don't accept money orders? No, don't do shit in cash.
I had no idea.
Both Morgan and Winters went to police. And then
we got a scam going on, a rental scam.
They took their stories public.
Y'all are going to pay for what y'all are out here doing to families.
Good.
A third victim came forward.
Yeah.
And then a fourth.
Yeah, because once it goes public, you're not alone with this. With a lot of these scams, you're not alone. You're not the first, you're not the only. Okay, there's other people who have been scammed for every scam you could think of. Somebody else has been scammed, and when you go public like that, that's when other people get the courage to say, yeah, you know what? If they're able to come out and say that, so am I. Yeah, I was the victim. I was a victim of this exact same thing by this exact same person.
My inbox is booming. So many people have been contacting me.
But as the days turned into weeks, police made no arrests.
I feel like our situation is not being taken serious.
So instead of waiting,
digging now, because now I've got my thinking cap on.
They tried to crack the case on their own. And that led them to this online arrest photo. Police now say Tasha Jones is really 29-year-old Yasmin Hamid.
The same lady who showed me the house twice.
And
the lady who I gave my money to.
Hamid was already...
And I almost guarantee it too, she's probably got priors for fraud. Or some kind of fraud. Fraud, identity theft, money laundering, something. She probably has priors for that too. Once she found a scam that she's good at, they usually don't try to venture off into different areas. So she's already been caught for doing something illegal, and now it's just this. And they were lucky they actually were able to find an arrest record. Now they did say how long ago it happened. I mean, it could have been, a couple days ago. It could have been a couple years ago, which if it was a couple years ago, wow, that you were able to go through arrest records and find that photo to match it and everything. But still, wow.
Out on bond for an armed robbery at the Pfister Hotel last year. Prosecutors say she lured a man from the bar to his hotel room.
So I was wrong.
Where Dominique McCullum.
Okay, so I was wrong with that. It wasn't some kind of fraud or identity theft or something. It was armed robbery. And honestly, too, at this point, I'm not going to make any more bets, but I almost want to bet that that is the guy that pulled the gun on the other lady. I'm almost willing to bet that that's the guy that pulled the gun on the other lady, and that's why they're linked up.
robbed, and pistol whipped him, leaving him with 17 stitches. She's also charged with cashing more than $20,000 in fraudulent checks.
Okay,
The
so
last
there. Okay, there's the fraud. It wasn't immediate, but the fraud was there. So I still get some points. I feel like I should get some kind of points there because there is still fraud. It's not, the armed robbery, but there is still some kind of fraud. So I think I still get some points for that.
person you'd want handling your personal information.
I had sent our social security cards, IDs, our check stubs.
But that's not all. Just days before the house was
Thank
listed
you,
for rent, court records show Hamid received a notice of eviction from the same address.
This whole time she's presenting her.
So those are her houses, or were. Those were her houses. That's why she had a key. Why she had a key inside. So she had a key. She got evicted from those places, and she was trying to still pose as the homeowner.
Herself as the property manager.
Yes, as the owner's wife.
In fact, Hamid was being kicked out of the very house she claimed to own because she was more than $3,000 behind on
that'll
rent.
do it.
So she's not a landlord.
No, she was actually the tenant.
And victims say that's what made the
That'll
scheme so
do it.
convincing. Hamid didn't just have pictures of the property. She lived there.
I don't understand how you can just go on there and create a...
She knows the layout. She knows how it goes. She knows all that. That's why she knows the houses so well. And she probably pulled those photos from other ones. And she pulled those photos down from the listing and posted them up and everything. Yeah, God, that's horrible.
profile and just upload pictures
Yeah, you
and
should be able to
claiming
do
to
that.
be the owner of
You
this
should
home
be
without giving any type of
realtor or
valid verification.
Winters thought she'd been using a trustworthy website.
We didn't find y'all on Craigslist. We found y'all on Zillow.
She used Zillow's single application to apply for multiple properties, and the response from Quincy Jones also came through Zillow, marked identity verified.
Don't do this while my kid right here.
We found Hamid living in another apartment in Northwest Milwaukee.
How did you list this on Zillow if you don't own it?
But she didn't stick around to answer questions, and Zillow didn't respond to us either.
He's still following me.
But just hours after
we're
we
still
tried to talk
following
to
you.
Hamid,
You're trying to scam people, and we know who you are. So yeah, we're gonna try to still follow you, of course. Screw you. But okay, so more likely, what is going on is that she stole the identity for an actual realtor. She stole the identity for an actual realtor, and she's posing as that other realtor. Identity theft. And that's how she was able to get identity verified on Zillow. That's more likely what it is. More likely. That's kind of scummy that Zillow hasn't replied back. They should have replied back saying, what's going on their end. At least, say, look, we went through the verification process and everything on our end shows that she was real. She's a very convincing fraudster. It sucks. That just sucks.
prosecutors charged her with 9 new counts of theft by fraud, bail jumping, and forgery.
You're obviously a mom.
Bail jumping, forgery, which is, her MO. What was the other ones?
But just hours after
What were
we
the
tried to
other
talk to
ones?
Hamid, prosecutors charged her with
remember.
9 new counts of
I
theft
lost
by fraud, bail jumping, and forgery.
Okay, so theft by fraud, which is in line with the fraud.
Oh, I have input about houses.
Hmm?
How to check if a house is fraud.
Yeah.
Because I just had to help Bonnie and Ware.
So those are the fraud charges. The bail jumping is probably she posted bail for being when she was arrested. She probably posted bail and she just straight up didn't pay it back. That's my wife that's talking. She was sitting right next to me.
Hello.
But yeah, that's probably what the bail jumping is that it's they probably arrested her and then she posted bail and she posted bail to a bail bonds or however she did it, and then she just never paid back.
You're obviously a mom. Don't you feel bad for taking advantage of other moms?
No, nothing you're talking about.
You don't?
No. I wish I did, but I don't.
As a mother, I feel like I failed my
That's horrible. And she is denying everything. And she knows exactly what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing because you could see a little smirk on her fucking face. Watch.
Of theft by fraud, bail
Sorry,
jumping,
I went back
and
a little
forgery.
bit too far.
You're obviously a mom. Don't you feel bad
Look
for
at
taking
that
advantage
smirk.
of other moms?
No, nothing you're talking about.
She knows
You don't?
exactly
No.
what she did.
I wish I did, but I don't.
She knows exactly what the hell she did. She knows exactly what she did. Ah, that's horrible. And with her kid right there with her. Having to go through, she's got her kid with her. She probably has her kid with her at the court, in the courtroom for sympathy. She's probably using her kid in the court to get sympathy from the judge. That's probably why she even has them there. Why would you put your kids through that? Why would you have your kids present during that? No, I would never do that. If I'm going to court for something like that, no, screw that. My kids are going to not know anything about this.
mother, I feel like I failed my children.
For the victims,
that's
I
horrible.
failed my children. To have my kids out here on the streets, I failed my children.
It's about more than money or even justice.
I didn't know looking for a home or trying to find a new home for me and my family was going to put us out here and leave us homeless like this without no resources.
It's about stability, survival,
It's hard.
and finding a place to call home.
YouTube announced the...
Sorry.
$1,000 or more,
So,
I was to be.
that's the video. So that was the video, the scam alert. Your bank account could be next from Scams and Fraud. It's a very good video. If you want to check it out, go check it out. Go look on their, go to their page. It's a very good page on YouTube. I suggest go check it out if you want to go keep yourself updated on scams that are going on. That was just horrible. But we've been live for about 2.5 hours now. We're going to go ahead and call it for the night. It's been a long night, and my voice is starting to get strained. So we're going to go ahead and call it for the night. We've had a lot of pretty good calls. We're going to try to do the makeup stream for last week on Thursday. Okay? So we're going to try to do the makeup stream for last week on Thursday, this coming Thursday. So if you want to be able to see any updates, if you want to see some more phone calls being made, come check us out on Thursday. We will be live. Okay, same normal time, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. You're welcome, Michael. We'll be live again. Make sure to come check us out. We'll have a new video on Thursday morning, so make sure to go watch that. If you don't want to wait for the video on Thursday, we have a new video that posted yesterday. Go check it out. It's a really good one. Hey, it happens, bot. It happens, C-bot. But thank you guys very much for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all of the follows, all the subs, all the super chats, all the donations. Thank you guys so much. All the jewels. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. I really, really, really do appreciate it. And we, like I said again, we will be live again on Thursday. So make sure to come check us out. It'll be Thursday at about 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. if you don't know what that is for you, for example, right now it's 8:14 at night for me, so plus or minus wherever you're at, okay? But thank you guys.